Today we're gonna try to survive Sandy's Tree Dome. For those that are new to the channel or just kind of new to this little mini-series, basically this is the third part in a 4-part mini-series. Essentially there is 4 different maps and they're all in the style of like the green run type of maps that you'd see in Black Ops 2 or just like the more basic maps that you would have seen back in Call of Duty World at War. There's only a couple of doors, a couple of areas, you know, the basic perks like double tap, quick revive, jug, speed cola, mule kit, and beyond that it's just up to you to survive. And there's a couple of cool Easter eggs in these maps and stuff like that. Not any like, overly complicated Easter egg quests, but you know what I mean, just like cool little Easter eggs like, I don't know, a frozen Squidward behind double tap in the Krusty Krab, for example. I still haven't truly recovered from that. I feel like this one may end up being the easiest out of all of them just because the Tree Dome in itself is kind of like a relatively easy area to train in. I'm still worried about the next map and I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but again, as always, if you guys want to either download these maps or just go see what map is going to be coming up next, I always leave a link in the description to whatever custom map we're playing just so you guys can go try it out for yourself. Or 10,000 points to open up the Tree Dome? Or just to simply go give the creator some love. But anyway, we're gonna spin the box, and yeah, it seems like it's gonna take us a while to actually be able to advance through the map. So let's hope that the dredge can help us get 10k points and relatively fast. You'll ever have those moments where you feel just outlandishly creative for no reason? So this morning I was like, you know what, I'm feeling really creative for no reason. And I was like, you know what, I know how to code, I know how to make games. I was like, I'm curious, can I make a game just from my phone? And my answer was yes and no. So it doesn't seem like there's anything on the level of like Unity or Unreal Engine on mobile devices, and honestly I wasn't expecting there to be. I was just curious. I did find it, well, there's 2 double points that spawn. So I was scrolling and I found a couple of apps, found a couple of level editors, and then I came across this one called Julian's Editor. It's really great for making like basic 2D games, and you know, I wasn't sure if it was going to require me to code or anything like that, which I can do some coding. I know a little bit of Java, but most of my experience is with C++. But it seems like most of the coding and stuff is kind of just like hidden away behind different things that you can toggle on and off, and you know, I found like a whole little niche community on that app. One of the top trending games was like this Five Nights at Freddy's like pizzeria type of thing where you can actually go in and like, it was the only one that I played. I found a bunch of apps, but I only got to experiment with that one. But I went in and it's like, yeah, it's like this whole top-down thing. You can like walk around inside of like the FNAF pizzeria and there's like a straight up like dialogue and everything like that. I still have yet to like actually change my, you know, username and my profile picture and release anything. So once I do that, then I'll let you guys know. I'll probably in like tomorrow's video try to have something done by there. But like I said, I just started to mess around. I started to like create a little like 2D platformer level because it kind of gives you a couple of presets. You can either do like a top-down Zelda like RPG like type of thing, or you can do like a 2D platformer. I decided to try to do a 2D platformer on there, and yeah, you know, it's pretty intuitive. I mean, personally, if I was to make like a full-on game or something like that, I'd still prefer to probably go, you know, despite the new revenue model that engine has, I would probably prefer to still just make something on Unity. But if you're an absolute beginner that doesn't know how to code but wants to get into that stuff and kind of learn like the very beginner basics of like programming, yeah, dude, if you got a phone, like Julian's Editor is a pretty good one, or also like Scratch. I've made some stuff on Scratch before. That one's actually pretty intuitive as well. That one's definitely a bit more in-depth than the Julian's Editor thing I was just talking about, because it actually requires you to like piece some of the code together yourself, but the code is already written on there. You're just kind of piecing it together like Legos. But it's pretty cool because on that Julian's Editor app, you're able to like make your own like custom avatars, sort of. You can do like, I guess it's sort of like pixel art. Right now I'm just using one of the default Shy Guy looking things, but yeah, dude, I got a pretty cool level going. It sort of looks like a Bowser's Castle thing. It isn't sprite-based though, like the one, there might be options to make it sprite-based, but from what I can see, like the default is tile-based, so yeah, I kind of have like a tile-based thing going right now, but you know, it's like one of those things like a semi-broken down castle with like a lava-looking ridden floor, like hardened lava or whatever. And yeah, you know, it's a pretty cool thing. We finally have enough money, so I'm gonna wait because I feel like things are gonna be a little cramped in the Tree Dome. So I'm gonna try to save a zombie at the end of this round. A lot of people don't know this, but I've actually been working on some games in my free time, and by free time I mean like intermittently. Like I'll touch it once every couple of months, every time I get a cool idea. But otherwise, it's like one of those things where I'm just like very loosely working on it. Okay, so it seems like we just have Pack-a-Punch there, which is cool. It's unfortunate that we don't even have like Jug or anything like that. But for the last couple of years, I've been working on a 3D game over on Unreal Engine, and then I've been working on a 2D game over on Unity, and they're both in the same state of like, yeah, they're not gonna be ready for a long time, but hey, you know, it's been a lot of fun working on that stuff. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm the most advanced at any of it, but you know, I'm relatively decent. I would say I'm above beginner for sure. Like, I know how to animate, I know how to make stuff in Blender, and then, you know, transport it over to Unity and Unreal Engine, and I know, like, again, how to code. I guess we'll go ahead and Pack-a-Punch the dredge. Let's see, is there gonna be any, like, different Pack-a-Punch camos on this map compared to the previous two, or is it, oh, wow, yes, they actually gave us like a custom pack camo this time, kind of. Okay, so that's interesting. So on the other maps, it was kind of just like a Black Ops 2 almost looking thing, and on this one, it's just like like a light blue camo, I guess. I mean, that's pretty cool. And I went down. Okay, look, I'm using the Dredge. You can't blame me. This LMG is dog water. With how much I've been playing custom zombies lately, I've also been thinking like, hey, one of these days I might try to make a custom zombies map. It's not gonna be the most extravagant thing in the world, but I mean, I always thought it'd be pretty cool to at least make one of my own. Let me double tap this thing. Let's see. Do we got any other camos? It'd be cool if we could get like a bikini bottom type of thing going. No, it's just one camo. That's cool though. Oh my gosh, look, you can run on the treadmill. Oh wait, it actually moves. I didn't know it actually moved. I was just joking. I thought it was just gonna stay still. That's actually awesome. Let's spin the box again. Let's see. Is there any like custom weapons in the? No, it's just like the other ones where it's just like basically pretty vanilla Black Ops 3 stuff. And we got the Wonder Wall. Okay, yeah, I'm happy. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about, baby. Oh man, higher rounds are gonna be so easy now. Speaking of rounds, the one thing I will say, rounds are very slow in this map for some reason. Like we're only on round 11 right now. I don't know. I feel like this is going a lot slower than the other ones that we played so far. Look at that. You can see SpongeBob's house, Patrick's house, Squidward's house off in the distance. That is so cool. The Krusty Krab pizza. One other fun little thing that I wanted to mention while we're talking about like indie projects and stuff like that, they actually ended up releasing like a mini sequel to Celeste. Which let me just say, if you haven't played Celeste before, it's both on Game Pass and PlayStation Plus Extra, which is like, you know, PlayStation's version of Game Pass. Like, if you haven't played it, you don't have a reason not to play it if you're a console player. And furthermore, if you're a Nintendo Switch, it goes on sale all the time on that console, and then same thing on PC. You can find it for relatively cheap all the time. So like, seriously, if you haven't played Celeste, like, you gotta play that game. But anyways, yeah, unfortunately, the Celeste sequel, it is not on consoles or anything like that, and it's not even like a full-blown, it's not like a Celeste 2 or anything like that. It's literally just like a little side project that they put together in a week just to kind of celebrate the 6th anniversary of Celeste. So, you know, and it's also a 3D platformer, so it's more or less just like a spiritual successor, just like a fun little spin-off, I guess you call it. It's called Celeste 64. Again, it's only on PC, either Windows or Linux, but you can download it for free. I was getting ready to shell out some money for it. Like, I was really excited just to see another game in that universe, but I found out it was free. Like, I thought that was awesome. I already played through it. It was a lot of fun, super nostalgic. I mean, the game itself wasn't nostalgic, but you know what I mean, like nostalgic vibes. It also has controller support, and they even say on the site that a controller is recommended. So, you know, if you got like a Series X controller or PS5 or whatever, you know, you can just like hook it up to your PC and do that. Personally, when it comes to PC stuff, I just use Xbox controllers because, you know, trying to hook up like PlayStation controllers to PC, unless you're playing a game on Steam, there's always so many like workarounds and plugins and things that you have to do that it's just not even worth it, man. I'd rather just plug a controller in and have it work. And then yesterday, they also ended up dropping like the launch trailer for Season 2 of Modern Warfare 3. It honestly looks pretty cool. They're finally bringing back Hardpoint after nearly a decade. And let me just say, man, when I saw that pop up in the trailer, I literally shed a tear of joy. We'll go ahead and pack a punch the WAF. Let's see if maybe, why, dude, I was just trying to pack a punch. If I lose the WAF right now, I'm gonna be so angry. Give me the, okay, I was gonna say, if we would have, oh wow, this actually looks really cool with that pack punch camo. So there we go. That is our last quick revive. I keep forgetting that we also don't have jugs, so I do gotta be a little bit more careful than usual. This looks seriously clean with this pack punch camo though. Like this looks amazing. Round 16, just 4 more rounds to go till we can hit our round 20 goal. I feel like we'll be able to do it no problem. I mean, we ought to be able to. We have the Wonder Wall. I just had to check. I wasn't sure if maybe there'd be like an Easter egg where we could open the door once the quick revives are gone. I figured there wouldn't be, but you know, it's just what I just had to check. Also got that Walking Dead crossover going on with MW3, which that is freaking awesome. I think they're bringing Rick and Michonne to the game. I didn't see Daryl or anything like that, which that's a huge missed opportunity. Maybe it's just because, you know, Daryl, aka Norman Reedus in real life, is off doing the thing with Death Stranding 2 right now, so maybe they didn't want to do like a cross thing. Maybe he was just too busy, but still, man, I just feel like that's a huge missed opportunity not to bring Daryl in the game, especially since there's a crossbow in the game already. Like, could you have imagined that? They are bringing a sword to the game at least, so I'm sure they'll have a bundle related to like, you know, like Michonne's sword from the show. MP40? Yeah, sure, why not? AK7 for you? Okay, now you're speaking my language. You know, I wasn't sure how to feel about this pack punch camo at first, but man, no, I gotta say, yeah, this actually, especially on the WAF, like, it looks really good. Boom, just like that, we're in round 19. We just got 1 round to go. See if maybe we can get something else on the AK7 for you here. How about Thunderwall? Yeah, sure, why not? A Death Machine switch. Oh, look at that. We even got a nuke on top of it. Just easy cruising. And I went down again. Dude, why? Like, I don't understand. They sneak up on you so easily. Come on, just 1 round to go. Oh, no, it's stuck in the corner. Okay, I gotta be real careful here. We got more than enough ammo, so there it is. Okay, there it is. Round 20. We made it. Again, as always, if you guys would like to see what map is coming up next, or if you just like to, you know, check out this map, download it for yourself, try it out, play with your friends, whatever it is, there will be a link down in the description, as always. But anyway, as always, massive shout out to all the patrons and channel members. Thank you to all the low bullet tier, and big shout out to all the mid bullet tier, my last king, my daddy, my name, the biggest shout out to all in the G tier, Run and Vince, the cheese girl. Thank you guys so much, guys. They're literal legends. I love you. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.